Right, I'll make this quick. So as you know, I was on with different builds and everything. I'm currently back on IMP X, which was the frame, and I'm currently on the skirt. And people will be thinking, why aren't you using that one? I think I explained, I must have done. Basically too small, so I wanted to make my own version of an Imperial, exaggerated, a bit like one of my very first Imperials. But the method I'm doing is I came up with a solution. I wanted to do what I did with my first one, build a simple frame and add, well, in the case of last time when I did my first one, I used hardboard and then waxed it and then fiberglassed the inside, and then it pulled apart, and then I had a fiberglass copy. I thought to cut on time, and I got a bulk of lots of cardboard. I stapled cardboard around it and just fiberglassed, body filled first the edges and then fiberglassed it, and then spray it down with water, and then the thing comes apart, which I have shown here. This is actually fiberglass, believe it or not. This is the cardboard. I think you can tell. But yeah, it works. It means it's a fiberglass skirt. Yes, it's a bit messy, like some bits inside, like here. But when it's done, I'm going to then trim it, as in the top and bottom will be then trimmed. Maybe not the top, forget that, but the bottom will be trimmed, because then I'm going to make a base that's also fiberglass, so I'm going to have to make a one-time mould for that as well. But that'll be timber. Wax it, fiberglass, take the mould apart, and then sort of fiberglass the two, fuse them together so that they fit around this. I think I might need this changing, which I think, because of how narrow, even though I've made this a bit bigger, I think this will need tilting, but not to the point of touching that, so it don't interfere. But that'll be basically going in that. Whew, yeah, so they're still on, but there will be a video soon of why, oh no, so the garden got cleared, of why they're still happening but then discontinued for the time being, and I'm nearly tripping. I haven't been showing much of it, but the, if I can get a good look, the Death Zone Dalek, if you've been following and you subscribe, you'll see the odd like community posts I put on, but I have been building it and it is one of the fastest. I'm still on with it. Also the brawler. And yeah, I've been doing a bit of cosplaying as well, trying to get that sorted. But I will eventually get him sorted as well. I am doing a lot of junking as well. At the minute, as you can probably tell from the garden, we did get rid of all that crap there. There's still a lot down at the bottom I need to get rid of. I've decided, I don't know, I haven't mentioned it on YouTube, but as you know, I love Imperials. Imp J was inaccurate and all that, and I put it up for sale and nothing's happening with it. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to keep it, repaint it in black and white. Hence the reason Dalek Dalmatian, because, you know, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to take it off the internet now and just repaint him, do him up a bit when I get the chance. But I will be having a video soon to explain why am I not doing all this right now, even though things do look grand. Two things have come up, but I will reveal at a later date. I don't know when, but I have mentioned on Facebook. But yeah, my builds are coming along lovely. For those who are interested, you know, the Death Zone Dalek is coming along. It's quite a fast one. It was going to be for a filming project, but that's sadly not happening. But I can still keep it, and I might be able to use it for other things like events and that. But I do want a photo shoot at the end of this year, hopefully, if he's done. I mean, he has taken only, what, a few weeks each weekend. So he's about 5 weekends, is this. Yeah, one of the quickest ones before, you know, people say, well, why did the other ones take so long? But you know, this is a timber one, so that's why. And he's indoors because of it. They're plugs that I will eventually mould, same for that skirt. But yeah, I'm sure people who are following along, who have been going, go on, just get on with it. But yeah, that one, I just thought, I'm going to just make it a fiberglass one to go in that frame, because I really want to have the frame system. I want to have a try inside it, so I need an Imperial. And I've decided I'm making my own version with exaggerated parts. The shoulders will not be like that, as in the slats moulded into the cast. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to do like what Patrick had, where he had a Necros version, I believe, but he might have had to change gun boxes. It's going to have no hexagon and no slats, and it'll just be the top collar, bottom collar, and the gun boxes. So I can make a 2-part split fiberglass mold, so none of this silicon nonsense, which is a shame because I would like the slats, you know, in the cast, but for this version, as it's a demo, I want to see, you know, the quickest, simplest solution to make them fiberglass and plastic and not cost so much money, because I've just junked a massive mould from that big red Dalek, if you remember that. So I've decided I will make a mould of the slats as usual and the hexagon, and they'll be put on after and then body filled and blended. Not too bad because as long as this band and this band are moulded in the cast and the gun boxes, I'm happy with that. The slats can just, you know, I've just got to do some maths and all that of measuring them out each time. But it won't take too long, you know, these things don't take too long, whereas this did take, you know, because of all this putting them on, then blending, and then having to take a mould of that, which, you know, would cost at least £1,000, and I ain't got that. So I thought, just have a smooth shape and take a split mould of that so it comes off either side, put fiberglass in there, well, wax it first, fiberglass it, and then pull it apart, and then apply the slats on. I can deal with that, you know. So yeah, that's basically, I might reuse this dome, but these shoulders and the skirt will be put away in storage until I get around to it. But yeah, just a brief update. I know it's been a long time. I have now just, don't know if it's still out there, but I did say about on Facebook I've just hit 100, you know, and I know it's going to go down. It's going to instantly go down because people subscribe and then they're like, oh, this is not the type of channel I expected, and then they unsubscribe. But I hit 100 and I'm thinking I'm going to do a special for it, you know, something to do with draw my life type of thing. So for that I will get some good equipment, and I will then, yeah, have a proper video done out for it, to do with how I got to this point and where am I going in the future in the next 4 years, fingers crossed. So yeah, that's basically going from that. I meant this is about IMP X. So yeah, I don't know when the next video will be, but you'll know. See you soon.